Hello humans, I'm the Alien Doctor, but you could call me Alien, and welcome back to another stream where a lot of stuff has changed behind the scenes, so things may break, because I have streamlined my streaming experience and changed basically a lot of how the behind the scenes stuff works, so that hopefully it's easier, because I have owned a I've owned a Stream Deck for ages, and I have barely used most of the features on it, so I've been reconfiguring stuff to actually work with my Stream Deck properly. For example, that timer that you just saw was done with the Stream Deck. I used to do it with another program, and all sorts of other stuff. But anyway, hello Lucky Bear. Thanks for being well done, for being the very first person, and also hello, and thanks for following 3 hours ago. We have T Enderman, who also says hello. Hello, how you doing? And Ren, who says yay. And also followed. Thanks for the follow there, Ren. Alright, let's switch over to this one, I think. Yes, that's the right one. Oh yeah. So we're not going to be using music for most of this in the background, but for the beginning we will. But anyway, as it says, this is a live video editing stream, and we are literally going from the very beginning. So we are going to start literally editing a video from scratch. I've not even finished recording it yet, and we've not even created the project in DaVinci Resolve. This is like a mini tutorial on how to rip off my video editing style, which isn't really a thing. But anyway, so when I'm recording with OBS, everything, well, first of all, let's just explain this. As you can see, my drives are getting very, very full. I have content, which is where I store all of my main content stuff. Archive is meant to be where I archive stuff, and then I have this temporary archive. I'm getting a better solution for this though, a much bigger drive. But anyway, this is like my editing SSD, the content SSD. In here, I have OBS dump, where all of my OBS clips automatically get saved to, and then I have Streamlabs OBS dump, where all of my stream, all the stuff I record on stream gets saved here, along with any replay buffer, because normally I have an instant replay type of thing. So yeah, that gets saved in there. So the first thing we need to do is get out all of the footage that I recorded for this video, which goes up to here, plus this one, and we need to put it in its own folder, in its own in its own folder. So to do that, we'd go to the Alien Doctor videos series, PinaCraft season 4, and then episode 13, clips, and then I have some other clips in here as well. But there we go. That is all of the clips I have recorded so far for this video. It is 1 hour and 6 minutes long, so we are definitely going to have to do some shortening, because I generally aim to have a 25 to 30 minute, maybe 35-minute video. So yeah, that's fine, I guess. I just noticed something possibly a bit weird with this, but it's okay. I can fix that later. Right. T Enderman says, how much footage do you have for those hard drives to be so full? A lot. I basically haven't deleted footage since the day I started. So if we go to the original archive, we will literally find this is the first Minecraft video I made. This is the footage from it right here. And then at one point I was working on remastering this footage. So that's what all this is. But yeah, literally, this is just footage of me killing a cow, apparently, from my first Minecraft video. And there is audio, it's just extremely quiet on there. That's fine. I've opened Amazon Music by accident. Daisies. Okay. Yeah, basically a lot of footage. And I have about 2.5 terabytes of spare hard drives that I haven't put in my computer yet. This is actually a removable, external hard drive. This is a hard drive from my old laptop, and this is an SSD that I bought. I bought this SSD as well, and then this SSD was given to me because my friend got 10 when he only ordered one off Amazon. which seems like a pretty good deal to me. But anyway, we're getting distracted. So the first step is to obviously create a new project. So I also have my DaVinci Resolve projects very organized, and this is DaVinci Resolve if you've not seen it before. It's a free video editing software. I have the paid version. Long story short, I got it on a mega discount through various reasons. So yeah, I have the paid version, but really there's no major difference between this and the free one. The free one is still extremely good. But anyway, PinaCraft Season 4, and we need to create a new project called Episode 13, because that's what we're doing today. And then this is the cut page. So technically the way this is meant to work is you'd have your media page where you drag in all your media, your cut page where you'd cut up all the clips, edit page for the actual editing, the fusion page for special effects and VFX, color for color, I don't know what you call this page, Fairlight for audio, and then finally deliver where you'd go ahead and render it. But I pretty much exclusively stay on the edit tab because most of the stuff, basically everything I want to do, I can do in the edit tab. But anyway, so first step would obviously be to drag in all of our footage, like so. Secondly, we're going to want to get a template. So I have a folder here called DaVinci Resolve Timeline Templates for lots of various different things. So the way I used to do it is I'd have things for like different series. So like PinaCraft Season 3 would have its own template. AlienCraft Season 1 Remastered, which I never finished, had its own template. But now pretty much all videos just use the same template, which in this case is on version 4. So if we just open this, what that's going to do is create a new timeline in DaVinci Resolve, and it's then going to import the intro music that I would normally use, and this little title thing here as well. I have no idea how loud that is for you guys, so you might have to tell me. Well, I guess it's more so the speaking that is important for volume, as opposed to the background music in the video. But if it sounds too quiet, let me know and I can fix that. But yeah, I get all my music from Epidemic Sound. It's really good. I think I do have a command. Yeah, I do. Oh, but nothing's playing right now, so it says line 0. But anyway. Oh, actually, I need to fix that because that's pointing to the wrong file. Ah, okay. That's because I've changed everything. I'm also using a new music player. I'm using Fubar instead of iTunes because it's much more lightweight and not as broken as iTunes. But anyway, getting distracted. Let's stay on topic. So, I've imported that, and it's gone ahead and imported the title. I've also got the Bedrock Edition title, and like all of these social cards things that you see with their transitions. Now, the one thing we don't need is the Minecraft Bedrock logo, because this is a PinaCraft video, so we can go ahead and delete those. So we're going to start off by dragging in, the first clip would normally be the intro, but I recorded in between episodes this clip with Pinape. I don't know if I'm going to include it yet, but we're not going to start with it. We're going to start with the first clip, obviously. So we're just going to drag that in there to start with. We're going to cut out the little bit of time at the start, and we're going to put a 30-second fade on, which nobody would ever notice, but it's still there nonetheless. I like to work in, I say 30 seconds. Technically, this is 30 frames. So all my videos are in 1440p at 60 FPS. So 30 frames is half a second if it's 60 FPS. So most of my transitions are 30 frames long. Except this one, like the previous for the crash zoom. But anyway, right, let's get editing. Tell me if it's too loud. I'll obviously talk you through, or too quiet, or too loud. I'll talk you through the process. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm kind of doing this like a tutorial, but I'll try not to go too much tutorial mode. Yeah, we're just going to hang out, have a chill stream. But anyway, in the previous episode, we built not one, but... Oh. And there we go, mistake number 1. So you're going to see... you're going to see the behind the scenes of me and how many times it takes me to record a clip. And you heard at the end, I've already gotten frustrated. But... So, I should probably just explain. To give you a brief overview of this, we have up here, this is actually the video, like the preview, We have the inspector where I can change attributes to do with the clip. We have the media pool, which just contains all of the media in this timeline. Effects down here, and these are some of my favorite effects that I've just got pinned. We then have power bins. Power bins stay with you in every single project. And in my power bins, I basically just have all of my different music, which is really useful. So I don't have to look through my files to import the music. I can just get them from the power bin. But anyway, the audio is okay, says Enderman. Okay, awesome, thanks. So yeah, we don't need that. So we're going to go ahead and you can either drag it like this, which would save this fade that I had, or I have hotkeys. I can press B to enable blade edit tool, I guess, and I can just click where to make a cut, or I can press this button up here. I then press A to go back to normal. So I'm just going to do it like that because that's how I normally do it. And then we're going to do this. This is weird. I've never edited and well, I have technically made a video like this a long time ago, but I've never properly done this before, like editing and narrating at the same time. But anyway. So yeah, we've got that fade lined up perfectly with when I start talking. In the previous episode, we built not one, but 2 bamboo farms. And as you can see, we have gained a whole lot of bamboo from these farms. So we want to move the PinaCraft clip to when I say hello humans, I'm the Alien Doctor and welcome back to another PinaCraft episode. We don't want it just coming in at the same time. We want it to be in time with when I say PinaCraft, which you'll see later. Bamboo farms. And as you can see, we have gained a whole lot of bamboo from these farms. And then for some reason I left a huge gap here. Normally I don't leave like super long gaps. Oh, I'm setting something up, that's why. But I didn't think it would take that long. Basically, what I'm doing here is I'm revealing my 1.20 skin, because it's like bamboo. I feel like it's gotta change me, but I'm... You see it? So I think this is a bad take. I don't know about you, but I feel like it's gotta change me a bit. Yeah, I don't like the way I sounded then, so I think I redid it. You see, it might just be me, but I'm pretty sure my lab coat now looks like it's made out of bamboo. So, not quite sure what went up. Oh, jeez, but I can't speak properly, apparently. I'm not quite sure what's happened there, but I guess this is my 1.20 skin. But don't worry, because we do have a... Oh, I kind of like... I don't know about you, but I feel like it's kind of changed me a bit. I kind of want to keep this one in as well, to be honest. I didn't originally intend to keep it in, but I kind of want to. So I can just click this clip now that I've isolated it with the blade edit tool. Do Shift Delete on my keyboard, and that will ripple delete the thing. Or if I just press delete, as you can see, it just deletes the clip without rippling. But I'm going to do Control Z and then ripple delete. There we go. Lot of bamboo from these farms. And I don't know about you, but I feel like it's kind of changed me a bit. You see, it might just be me, but I'm pretty sure... Trim this gap there. I feel like it's kind of changed me a bit. You see, it might just be me, but I'm pretty sure my lab coat now looks like it's made out of bamboo. So, not quite sure what went... No. Yeah, so you'll notice I have a lot of, like, saying words out of order, or, like, maybe speaking too fast sometimes and getting it all muddled up and stuff. So that's what happens here. Not quite sure what went... No, not quite sure. So not quite sure what's happened there. And then, yeah, there we go. I've slowed down. Like it's kind of changed me a bit. So not... Might just be me, but I'm pretty sure my lab coat now looks like it's made out of bamboo. I actually don't want to keep this. Originally, I was going to keep this in, but I feel like it's just extra and we don't need it. So I'm going to keep this bit and this bit, but not this bit. I feel like it's kind of changed me a bit. So not quite sure what's happened there, but I guess this is my 1.20 skin. I kind of like that I'm not explaining it. I think that's better than what I originally tried to do. Great stream. Thanks for the behind the scenes, says Ren. No worries. Thanks for watching. So there we go. I don't know why I left this recording for so long. See, Enderman, this is this is clearly why all of my archives and stuff are so full. Is because apparently I just leave the recording on for basically ever. I don't normally do that. But don't worry, because we do have a useful... should I add a transition here? So, I'm not sure. But don't worry, because... I'm not going to add a transition, because it's basically the same thing. Skin. But don't worry, because we do have a use for all this bamboo, add all of... So what I'm normally doing is, and this is just a thing that I started doing ages ago to save time, is whilst the video is playing, I will temporarily mute it whilst I'm talking. Whilst the video is playing, I'm looking ahead at gaps in the audio, and I'm going through, like I did here, and cutting out those gaps. And that's purely like a time-saving thing more than anything else. But don't worry, because we do have a use for all this bamboo and all of the sugarcane that we seem to find ourselves in ownership of as well. And we're also going to cut that because... find ourselves in ownership of... I don't think that as well, we don't really need the as well, and it doesn't exactly, I don't know, it doesn't add anything. It's kind of just a waste of time. Ourselves in ownership of, seem to find ourselves, although my tone makes it sound like I'm going to say something afterwards, so now I'm not sure whether to keep it. In ownership of the sugarcane that we seem to find ourselves in ownership of. Okay, you know what, we will keep it, purely because you can hear I'm going to say something after it. But one thing that I have learned is... time is valuable in a YouTube video, so if you're just rambling on, you gotta cut it out, because retention. Vita says, hey, I'm in Amsterdam right now, also sorry for not being an active viewer, lol. No, don't worry, it's fine. And hope you enjoy Amsterdam. I'm glad I got UFO to finally update, lol. Yeah, that was so helpful, thanks, by the way. Only €8. Well, thank you so much, that is really appreciated. We should give you, like, Patreon perks for, like... a month or something, because that's kind of what you did, just in a different way. Basically, if you don't know, Vita basically bought a data pack for us that hadn't released yet. They'd released the 1.20 version on their Patreon, but not publicly. So Vita bought it for us, which is very nice of them. Mini-Fiffle, I'm a very active viewer. Yes, always lurking. Hello. How are you doing? That we seem to find ourselves in ownership of as well. Okay, right, that's good. Hopefully I say hello humans at some point, because I keep dragging this back. That's the other thing for retention I've started doing a lot of, is doing something before I do the intro. Because a lot of people click off on the intro. Of as well. By the way, when I'm talking whilst it's playing, how hard is it to understand? Because if I need to be pausing it whilst it's playing to speak, then let me know. Well... so I've got ahead and loaded up. Right, so now there's been a bit of time between these clips. So we're going to go into the power bins and get resources, and then I have the whoosh transition. And that's the noise. So then we get the slide left from here. We set it to 30 because that's half a second when it's 60 FPS as well. And there we go, we have a transition. And it lines up, I've edited this transition since I downloaded it, that it lines up pretty well. So I've got ahead. So there we go, that's good. Also, the next season, will we play on the cool seed I sent? With 2 temples and stuff? We might. I'm not going to say, like, definitively yes or no, because I simply don't know yet. Because it's still, you know, a reasonable amount of time away. But it would certainly be the sort of thing that right now I think we should go for. But whether it's like that specific seed, I can't say, because I don't know. So I've got ahead and loaded up some shulker boxes full of all the sugarcane and bamboo that we have. Well, not all of it, we still got plenty spare, but some of it. Okay, that clip is basically fine by itself. Oh, the other thing I do is I copy to the clipboard the transition, so I don't have to keep going back into the timeline to drag it, because I use it a lot. And we're going to fly to the spawn. I feel like I was meant to say something else then. Then what I'm going to do is take... yeah, okay. It would be nice if there's a way to get a keybind where it would insert the transition with the 30 frames and the transition noise as well. That'd be quite nice. Spare, but some of it. And then what I'm going to do is take all of the produce, I guess, over here to spawn. So what I did there is I pressed S on my keyboard, which disables this one, snapping. Because obviously snapping means it's going to try snapping to like these clips, but I didn't want to make that cut snapped to the clip above. I wanted to not snap, so I turned it off, I guess. That's kind of self-explanatory, whatever. Over here to spawn, because you might be able to see. For anyone else wondering, I didn't completely explain the template. The other thing the template adds is audio plugins. So on my audio track, which is this top one, I use this de-esser plugin, which basically makes my S's nowhere near as harsh. And I'm using it on the stream as well. So hopefully, yeah, I can't really give you... Well, I guess I could turn it off and give you a comparison, but I'm not going to. So yeah, that's what I use. And that's all I do on my audio in post. I do run some stuff through my GoXLR. So I have an EQ, which I'm constantly fiddling with, and a compressor and a noise gate, and many, many different mic profiles that I keep testing. And I never delete them, and I need to rename some of them. But yeah, so that's all the audio processing I do on my mic. On the music, I also use a compressor. If you don't know what a compressor does, it makes the loud parts quiet and the quiet parts loud, which is really, really helpful for making all the music like the same volume. So I don't have to individually adjust each track's volume or something. It's a spawn. Because I know how to edit, but I don't know how to edit YouTube vids. Honestly, the biggest difference is you I don't know, I feel like you've almost got to care less about fancy things. Obviously still make it nice, but it doesn't have to be an overly fancy thing, and make it retention. Yeah, well, you just said it, retention in it. I could be putting loads and loads of graphics, like a map that shows where I am, but I could also just explain it a lot easier and that sort of thing, if that makes sense. I don't think you need flashy retention keeping editing. If you make something impressive and then great, then you only need a few cuts and that's it. Yeah. I feel like it kind of depends. If I left all of these raw cuts in and only cut out the parts that are meant to be cut out, like the bad takes or whatever, then I don't think it would be a very good video, because it would be really, really long and rambly and have lots of gaps in the speech and that sort of thing. And it wouldn't, unfortunately, the way it seems, everybody just has terrible, what's the word? Oh my gosh, what is the word? And why does it say we're playing Knock on Wood? We're not playing anything right now. There we go. Attention span. Yeah, thanks, Minnie. The produce, I guess, over here to spawn. Because you might be able to see where this is going, but I want to... If your content is good on its own, people watch despite it being terrible audio or editing. To a certain level, yeah, but I feel like you are still capping yourself. You don't need to have the best stuff ever to record, or the best editing skills ever to make videos. That's not what I'm saying. But there gets to be a certain level where I don't think you can get past a certain viewership without having I guess higher production value or better editing. And that's just, I don't know, I think that's just the way it is, because people have a certain expectation. Certain audiences and groups of people have a certain expectation. But there is obviously an audience that also care less. I guess it depends which audience you're going for. Or you can try and do both. Spawn. Because you might be able to see where this is going, but I want to stock our shop. Oh my gosh, I still haven't done the intro. This is a really long, pre-intro thing. We're going to have to, move all of these over. Delete empty tracks. I think the plan was I stock my shop and show the skin before the intro. I mainly learned on Premiere. I don't know why I always struggle to say that word. I have used Premiere at college and it's good. It works. But this is what I have access to at home. And I've actually edited some college work on this as well, and it works pretty well, so meh. It's a spawn. I have never edited something, says Enderman. Honestly, it's really fun. It's one of my favorite parts of YouTube. It's just, maybe that's why I overthink every little thing. Spawn. Or not every little thing, but I feel like there are certain things that people would care less about that I tend to care more about. Over here to spawn, because you might be able to see where this is going, but I want to stock our shop with sugarcane and bamboo because we have so much of it. But before we do that, let's just double check. Like for example here, I could cut out that breath. Let's just double do that. Let's just double do that. Let's just. But then it might be too fast because you don't want to make it unnatural either. So much of it, but before we do that, let's just double check. Have we made any profit, in my opinion? I love watching people explain hyper-technical, extremely complicated things in PowerPoint with a webcam mic. Fair enough. I mean, if that's your thing, then... But I think the majority of people wouldn't, because... I don't know. My videos... My older videos, like, in my opinion, were not great. And obviously, I didn't know that at the time, because... Well, I guess I did a little bit, but I thought that they were better than they were. But then again, I'm like over-exaggerating how good they are now, or how good they were. Oh my gosh, okay. Let me just restart. So my old videos, I would argue, aren't the best. Like, they're not terrible, but it got to a certain point where I wasn't gaining any more views until I watch time, or anything like that. I wasn't improving analytically. Wow. I wasn't improving analytically before I started making changes to the way I edited the videos and, you know, just random little stuff like, well, yeah, mainly how I edit the videos, to be honest. But also what I do in the videos, like the thumbnails, like it gets to a certain point where if you want to reach a certain amount of analytics, and when I say that, I mainly mean views, and get a certain amount of watch time, and I guess success, depending on how you measure success on YouTube, then it gets to a point where I don't think you could do a hyper-technical, extremely complicated thing in PowerPoint with a webcam mic. But then that also depends on the content. Like, I would argue that I could not make a PinaCraft episode and it perform what I would consider well on my channel if it had low production quality. And maybe that's my audience, but I would argue that that would be most people on YouTube. Like, I have clicked off videos because the microphone quality was so bad that it, like, hurts my head or whatever. Like, it's something that, at least personally, does impact whether I continue watching a video. It's not everything, though. Don't get me wrong. You can still have, like, a really good personality and not have the best editing skills or the best equipment. Like, that's not what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm making sense properly or if I'm just, like, rambling because I'm, yeah, I don't know. Anyway. I like my mic. I wonder where it came from, says Minnie. Yeah, Minnie has my original microphone. It is a good mic. The old vids had terrible music. Yeah, they did. But that was because I didn't pay for a music license. I do now. I wouldn't say terrible, just so much better now. Once you get past 720, you know, okay, mic, it's fine. Yeah, I mean, if you're speaking about, like, wanting to put a value on it, I guess, then, yeah. When I say value, I mean, like, if you're wanting to put, like, a number on, like, the actual technical quality, if that makes sense. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. It's been a long day, okay? I'm tired. I don't normally edit in the evenings. Have we made any profit? Yes, we have, but people have also just dumped random stuff in this chest. I really hope this was not what they're using to pay, because that would just be stealing. See, like, bits like this, I could cut out all this audio, but then that would make it sound unnatural. That would just be stealing. Although I do need to cut out that, because, if I can. That would pay, because that would just be stealing. Okay, well, in that case, we've also got to cut out that gap. Pay, because that would just be stealing. But good news, we have Goldie books, apparently. Some people do, like, fancy stuff where they're, like, zooming in on the chest so that you can see it properly, and then, like, tracking the cursor, and I don't think that's necessary. Like, I feel like once you start to talk, it's fine. Just doing it is hard. Yeah, I feel like also you just get used to it. Like I used to talk. I mean, we clicked on one of my old clips ages ago, and I would talk really quietly like this, and I would basically have no character in my voice, and it would be really boring, and I can barely do it. I can barely do it now. And obviously my voice has changed since then as well, but you get used to it. Big to pay, because that would just be stealing. But good news, we have gotta perfect that YouTube voice. Yeah, of course. Apparently, wow, that's incredibly inconvenient because they're not gonna stack. Dude, okay, this is so off topic, but have you ever like noticed, like you've heard a YouTuber's like voice through like a phone microphone or something, compared to like their actual microphone, and it sounds like entirely different? It's because of all the like EQ and compressor and effects that they put on the video. It's weird. I mean, I struggle to talk loud every day. I mean, yeah, honestly, I do IRL. Well, I don't like struggle perhaps as much as you. I mean, I don't know you, but I wouldn't consider myself an extrovert. For funny editing, instead of cutting out the just zoom in on the screen. But that doesn't add value. Like that doesn't, I don't know how to explain it. Like there's no reason, I don't see a reason to do that. I don't think it would be particularly funny. It's not really at a funny moment. It would sort of just mess with the flow, in my opinion. Because that would just be stealing. But good news, we have Goldie Books, apparently. Like if I wanted to, in a similar vein to your idea, I could like in the left, like edit a zoom, but I don't know, that's just, that's not my thing. Apparently, wow, that's, I do sometimes do like, or when there's a bad joke, just zooming out the screen out, says Vita. Yeah, I do often do that sort of thing. It's incredibly inconvenient because they're not going to stack with the rest of my diamonds, but oh well. We've barely got past the intro and we've been streaming for like 34 minutes, but these conversations have been fun, so I'm not complaining. And what about the definite... People have also just dumped random stuff in this chest. I really hope this was not what they're using to pay, because that would just be stealing. But good news, we have Goldie Books, apparently. Wow, that's incredibly inconvenient because they're not going to stack with the rest of my diamonds, but oh well. That's just reminded me. Something that Minnie said just reminded me. I can't remember if I got my alien bot footage. Yeah, there's a time lapse in this video. We'll start that transferring. Start that transferring off the hard drive. Because I lost my USB, I had to use the temp archive. Right. You should put on a drone overlay. Incredible effect. Yeah, that's what you... So you reminded me that because... Anybody that has watched any Alien lore may recognize, oh look, it's alien bots. But it's just a coincidence. Just a coincidence. I pressed the wrong button then. Whoa. I didn't know you could change it like that. I don't know what I did to change it. I know you can, on some of them you have like different presets. Whatever. Yeah, we are not using the drone effect. Messing with the zoom makes it incredibly dynamic and it's super easy. Yeah, but with things like that where you're, I don't know, what's the word? Like filler words in speech, where it's not intentional, it's not particularly comedic, it doesn't, in my opinion, it just ruins it. Obviously, you can have your own opinion, that's completely fine. But yeah, I just don't think it adds anything and I don't think it fits the flow. Alienbot is everywhere all the time. I mean, hey, he's watching the stream right now. You can do exclamation mark quote if you don't believe me. But oh well. And what about the definite... And what about the totally... And I almost forgot, but we also have the... See, look at that. And what... Also, don't use USB as archives. They break after a year. I'm not using a USB. I'm using a portable hard drive. Which has lasted me like 2 years now. I really need to get a new one. Oh, the quotes have broken? No! You know, I'm fixing that right now. That's not the stream deck. I don't know why I opened that. We're fixing quotes right now. This is terrible. I know why it fixed. I moved around like all my file structure. Oh, that's so annoying. We're fixing it. Content, the alien doctor, streams, quotes. Save. Okay, try now. Oh, there's a cooldown. No, can I do it? I don't want to scam you with your quotes. Okay, there we go. Probably, maybe, possibly. Yes, alien quote. But oh well. And what about the definite... And what about the totally... Yeah, see, look, excellent. Excellent YouTubery talking here. That's just two takes failed. Out the definite... And what... But oh well. And I almost forgot, but... We're not going to put transition there. Diamonds, but oh well. And I almost forgot, but we also have the totally... or are we? I like to... Some people might say I overuse the transitions. Maybe I do. But oh well. And I almost forgot. Oh, I have a place full of quotes. Wouldn't they make wonderful addition to Alienbot? Nope, that's... that is a terrible idea, Minnie. And you know that. Did green alien ever actually appear in lore? No, but Alienbot did, and the other two skins that you made, like the evil ones. Like diamonds, but oh well. And I almost forgot, but we also have the Totally Not an Ugly Shop Incorporated to check now. So let's see, have we made any sales? Yes, we have. We have sold 3 maxed out elytras, which is very, very, very good. Which is very, very, very good. So, of course, I'm going to give half of these diamonds to Goldie. There. The other thing with the zoom thing that you said, like, I could, when I said very, very, very good, it was like, so maxed out elytras, which is very, very, very... I could have done, like, 3 zooms then. But the other thing is, when you've got... And this is a me thing, but when you... I don't like it when there's all sorts of stuff happening on the screen all at the same time. Like, the way that I make retention better is by... more subtle ways, in my opinion, as opposed to like having different things being on the screen, you know, constantly. Which my way is less effective, but I mean, it works. It's just less effective, I guess. I don't know. Good. So of course, I'm going to give. It's the way I enjoy. Okay. Half of these diamonds to Goldie. There we go. And what? Why do I just have a white... And what? I didn't actually notice, but we still have the intro music playing, because this is an incredibly long intro clip. Jeez. And what? Okay, we are going to do a zoom here. Vita will be happy to hear. And... Oh, but I had the wrong one selected. Pro. And what? There you go. And we're going to change that. And then this is once again doing a fade of 30, because everything I do seems to be in 30. And what? Although that doesn't make sense, because it's quite a... And what? Okay, that's better. We don't need a fade of 30 there. Honestly, I kind of forgot that we had... This is because I was distracted by chat. Definitely blaming you. I forgot that we had the intro music playing all throughout. Some shulker boxes to do is take all of the... Because we have so much of it. But before we do that... You know what? We'll just... So, of course, I'm going to give... Because we haven't done the Hello Humans part yet. Normally, this would still be playing. This is what I do is I have an intro clip. I then have the actual intro itself. So all of this is the intro itself. And that's reminded me, something that I've started doing is adding markers so that I can add chapters to the videos. So this would be, or actually no, this would be like new skin. Then we'd have intro somewhere else. And what I can do is I have a tool that converts these markers into YouTube timestamps. So I can just paste them into YouTube description and it will automatically do the timestamps for me, or the chapters. And I almost forgot, but we also have the Totally Not an Ugly Shop Incorporated to check. Minnie says, I feel like you have to set a pace for the whole video and stick with it unless you do making it obvious. With it, unless you making it obvious that you are doing. I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Yeah, I agree. Now, so let's see. And I think my past videos have been guilty of that. And honestly, recent ones as well. Made any sales? Yes, we have. We have sold 3 maxed out elytras, which is very, very, very good. So, of course, I'm going to give half of these diamonds to Goldie. There we go. And what? Oh, why do I just have a random wild armor trim in there? That kind of defeats the purpose of the live stream I was going to do later. Well, we'll take this, I guess. If it's from Goldie, thank you. If it's not, then thank you anyway. And those are my diamonds. All right, and then here we should actually, we're going to keep no music here, and then there'll be music on the next clip. And there we go. We now have bamboo for... Have I actually... Wow, that's incredibly... Because this is getting very long. I don't like how long... Have we made any profit? Yes, we have, but people have also just dumped... I don't like how long this segment is. Because you might be able to see where this is going, but I want to stock our shop with sugarcane and bamboo because we have so much of it. But before we do that, let's just double check. Have we made it? Okay, I do say that we're going to stock the shop, so I'm not going to actually show the stock being or the shop being stocked purely for time. So this is already, well, it's already 7 minutes long if we if we include that. It's 1 minute 40 right now. I don't know why this extra 1 is here because it's definitely not an hour. Feels longer because of how long stuff takes to edit. Yeah. Yeah, I know, but my main point is, like, normally I wouldn't have something this long before I've done the intro. Anyway, and those are my diamonds. And there we go. We now have bamboo. I don't think this clip is necessary. And I also went ahead and That's... yeah, sometimes I start recording stuff and then decide I don't want to because apparently I need to sleep. I'd just like to show you this. Yep, I definitely do. For me, Goldie and a couple of others are already in charge. We are going to cut that out because that's rumbly. Because let me tell you. And we're going to cut that out. But community projects aside, we have stuff to do. Okay, well now I've ruined the segue. But I don't want to show the shopping districts. Oh, I guess I could just show this shot of the shopping district. Also, it looks like I forgot to do Hello Humans. Higher for projects aside, we have... Anyway, as I was saying, I did some go particularly far, get a little bit of... So this video, by the way, and I knew this when I was... well, after I'd recorded it, has a lot of talking. So there's a lot of stuff that I need to cut out because I was doing a lot of talking and I was doing a lot of telling and not a lot of showing. Insert Hello Humans here. How do you manage all your clips? In what way? However, before we do that real quickly, like the files, we're just gonna... I don't do Hello Humans, so we're just gonna have to over here to spawn. Because you might be able to see where this is going, but I want to stock our... That feels reasonably natural. Thank you anyway, and those are my diamonds. However, before we do that real quickly, I would just like to... before we do that real quickly, I would just... Okay, then we're going to have to put the transition on that side of the clip. Just like to... anyway, and those are my diamonds. I would just like to show you this. You can still hear the quickly. Right, let's try that again. I struggle to put them in order sometimes. DaVinci Resolve doesn't import in order. If you sort it by the order it does, on here I have clip name, and then OBS just outputs like the date and the time. And on my AlienBot clips, I have AlienBot at the start. But yeah, if you just press this button and do clip name, then it would sort it, assuming it's assuming the clip name is how you want it sorted. I guess if you have them named something else, you could do like date created or date modified. I guess it's harder having it imported from multiple cameras on different shots. Yeah, there is meant to be a way. I don't actually know how to do it on either Resolve or Premiere, where you have a multi-shot sequence setup, I think it is, where you can easily select which camera to cut to. But that's unnecessary for this type of Minecraft video. Diamonds. I would just like to... okay, we need some music here. Well, we'll take this, I guess. It's not, then thank you anyway. And I like to start the music a little bit before the intro. And we are just going to do some general background. We're going to go with this. I do like know roughly in my head what most of these tracks sound like. not, then thank you anyway. And those are my diamonds. I would just like to show you. Add a moment. No. Okay, Blue Mike Wazowski. I need to see a Photoshop of that. Not, then thank you anyway. And those are my diamonds. I would just like to show you this. Oh, and I guess the transition's like here. So we're going to put that there. Thank you. If it's not, then thank you anyway. And those are my diamonds. I would just like to show you this, which is the shopping district and going to be new spawn. As you can see, lots of various people, I think mostly Skull, but others as well, have been working on placing in a whole lot of dirt. And at some point, I do want to add more to this. I personally have been placing in a bit of dirt. And we're going to cut it there, because this segment is basically me saying that I've got my own community project, because me, Goldie, and some other people are doing the nether tunnels. But there's just been a lot of talking in this video, not a lot of doing. Even though we're only just 2 minutes in, pretty much. I still... If I could re-record this, I probably would, because I'm not happy with the retention. But ultimately, I don't know, you kind of live and learn. To this, because... let me turn on my light 1 second. IRL. Here we go. More to this, because let me tell you. The shopping... How many subs are you at again? I am at 1.7 something. I don't know what could be on my recommended. Normally there's nothing dodgy, but I don't know. Yeah, 1.71k. Yay! I can show you the exact subs. Oh, I need to reply to my comments. I have kind of, for apparently 3 days, neglected my comments. But that's because they're basically all the same thing of people saying that it doesn't work, even though I've replied with the fix to so many other people. I need to make a pinned comment on this video because it's getting a bit out of hand. What's this about? Incredible. This is going to make it easy to quit. I should probably let them know I haven't updated it to 1.20. And... oh, this is a good one. Okay, well, we'll like that and we'll say, glad I could help. There you go. Live. I never use these. I want to type my own comments. Is only for NVIDIA graphics card. Oh, I'm not here to reply to comments. I'm getting distracted. If you're one of these people that's commenting on this video, check the description for the alternative DNSs. I actually have commented multiple times to say that you should, to other people, to say that's what you need to try. And I said it in the video, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll make a pinned comment. Oh, and then I've got videos from today's video, which was actually very fun to edit. I really like this video. Okay, we're getting off topic, but this is just one of the things that... okay, I want your guys' opinions on this, okay? What do you like... this one doesn't have chapters, which is annoying. Did you like this bit of this video? Let me find it. There we go. That is my first mob officially killed. Oh, jeez. What has happened to zombies? I get the timed with the music block breaking and stuff. Is it good or is it a bit boring? Minnie says good. Those are so hard to edit. Yes, they are. Oh my gosh. Skull, Burning Skull, one of the other PinaCraft members, showed me a little life hack. Because on Epidemic Sound, you can download the different stems, so like the different parts of the music. So basically for that, I just downloaded the like melody, I think it was, so I didn't have the rest of it, and then I could time it a lot easier with the waveform, but it still wasn't incredibly easy. Anyway, I'll reply to comments later. Yeah, that was awesome, says RS. Oh, hi, by the way. Enderman says that was funny. Yay, thank you. I'm never sure, and it takes so long to do, so I'm not sure if like people like it, so I don't want to spend ages doing it if people don't like it. I thought you had like 13k, says Vita. No, not yet. How do we know what alien is the real alien? I know, right? It's Alienception right now. Hey, and wait until we get Alien Bot in the mix. He's in here somewhere. Well, time lapse. Add more to this because let me tell you, the shopping district. Okay, so this bit is following on from my previous sentence that I've cut out from that clip. So we're gonna just go on by. Can I drag that? Thank you. Sandiction editing, says Vita. Yeah, that was... I know, I have heard of that person doing it before. I don't think I've ever watched any of their videos. That's not where I picked it up from. I picked it up from somebody called Mr. Beardstone. But yeah. I don't know if I would ever edit live. I take so many retakes, says RS. Yeah, I mean, we saw some at the start, and I know for a fact there's more in this video, although at the rate we're going, we're not going to get to it, so I got to get a move on. But I feel you. I know. To add more to this, but community projects aside, we have stuff to do. So hello humans, I'm the alien. Oh, I do say hello humans. It's only taken like 2 minutes. Jeez. Wow. That made me laugh with excitement. That's how excited I get over these things. Community projects aside, we have stuff to do. So hello. So what I do is I time this part with when I say PinaCraft, like when the transition is finished. So humans, I'm the alien doctor, but you could call me alien. And I welcome back. Pause, which I cut out. Alien, and welcome back to another episode of PinaCraft. So like there. Although for some reason this intro looks like it took longer to me. Call me alien, and welcome back to another episode of PinaCraft Season 4. Now in the previous episode, I did some mining. Now, off camera, in between episodes, I did some mining off, and I say the same thing, camera, and I would show that was weird. Now, in the previous, okay. This episode, now off camera. I don't know if I need to show this, to be honest. Do that, 1 second. I don't need to do, I don't need to show this either. I did some mining off camera. I was trying to make the funny meme about it, but we don't got time. As I was saying, I did some, we need to fix that tunnel. I think I do. Mining off camera, and he did. Oh yeah, 1 step ahead. But the main thing I did that little mining session for is cobble. Yeah, we don't need to go over any of this. Oh, but I mine it all down now whilst you. Oh well, now I feel bad because I'm robbing. I feel like I'm robbing you of that, but. Oh. Watch. Well, it's not like a time lapse or anything. It wasn't that satisfying to watch. It was satisfying to do, though. Wait. That's it. Want to know something funny? I do most of my editing in the cut tab. No! Don't do that. It's bad. How can you edit like this? Where even is the music? But anyway. It's like here? To this. I actually couldn't. I can't. Nah. It's not what it's for. Want to add more to this? I want to see diamond mining. It's a bug. You have to move it past line 5. Oh, that's the wrong tab. Jeez, I keep getting Discord messages. Oh, okay. Let me reply to this. 1 second. There we go. Right. Oh, I keep accidentally opening Amazon Music. No, the stream did not die. Sorry, I was I had an urgent Discord message to reply to. This is it's a realistic experience of what happens when I'm editing. Gotta have that timeline real estate. Exactly, Minnie understands. I swear I heard that ping twice then. That was weird. I've gotten used to it. I'm fast and efficient at it. I've heard a lot of people using it on the DR forums. Fair enough. I could never, though. But community, I think Froggy does as well. No. See, projects aside, we have stuff to do. So hello humans, I'm the Alien Doctor, but you could call me Alien. It took me so long to do that intro. And welcome back to another episode of PinaCraft Season. I hate editing with a Mac mouse like the old one. Oh yeah. I'm not hugely against like the magic mice, the ones that you have to plug in at the bottom, but it's still like Also, why is the charger port at the bottom? Why? It definitely wouldn't be the mouse I choose though, don't get me wrong. They're not very comfortable to hold for like a long period of time, I tend to find. Oh, but anyway, that's enough shenanigans because they're shenanigans. Oh, I'm referencing it again. See, I do like segues between clips now, and the issue is when I cut out those clips, the segues don't make sense. Now my watch is going off. Somebody's live on YouTube. I don't care. I'm live myself. Just get a Logitech one, SMH. Oh, I have a Corsair one that I quite like, although it's a bit small. Oh, jeez. Okay. Vita is now messaging me. I see what you did there. Although that is a cute cat photo, I will admit. Anyway, that's enough shenanigans because there's something that I'd actually like to do in this episode. Other than just random chores. This stream is so accurate to IRL editing. I know, right? Do an editing stream, they said. It would be fun, they said. But before we get started on that, I'm about to go and do a live stream. Okay, so we can basically... I'm about to go... Yeah, we can keep it from here. Minecraft Season 4. I'm about to go and do a live stream. Woo! This is the live stream where I died. Yay! See, this is what I mean. This video takes ages to actually get started. That's why I cut out the ore stuff. The mining ore stuff. Try and hunt for some more armor trims because in the last episode I said that I basically want to get... I still want to have my netherite gear. Sad times. Oh, I've got to try and hunt down the clip of me dying as well so I can put it in this. I don't think I recorded it or I saved the replay buffer because I'm so good at life, clearly. So I gotta basically screen record the stream, I think. It's probably the best way. I stream in 1440p. I keep checking my Discord. I should really go on Do Not Disturb, but I don't want to miss some stuff. Basically. Like that message I kind of need to reply to. To get... Because in the last episode, I kind of said... I guess I could mute it for you guys. But that would be a pain to do, and I'm trying to edit. So no. Basically want to get... Because in the last episode, I kind of said that I basically... I don't want... So yeah, this was a dud kip. Dud kip? This was a, like, dud. Like a not very good take. I'm going to do a collab with Mogswamp about my Minecraft Alpha World. Hey, that's who my watch just notified me went live on YouTube. Bro, okay, now somebody's just sending me GIFs. Now's not the time. I'm live. I don't think they're watching though. Because in the last episode I kind of... Oh, because? Armor trims. Because in the last... Armor trims. Because in the last... Armor trims. Because in the last episode I... Well, now that's a little bit too... Because in the last episode... Oh, I've also cut out the start of that. Jeez. Because in the last episode I... Oh, do I just say cuz? Because in the... I'm becoming cool. Missing the B's of my becauses. Because in the last episode... Gotta call me cool alien now. I kind of said I don't want to go and get specific armor trims, and I'm still... The Swagalicious Doctor. Keeping to that promise, but I want to go hunting for trims. To go hunting for armor trims. Anyway, I just don't... armor trims anyway. I just don't want to like choose which armor trims I get, if that makes sense. I like some people, for example. This doesn't quite... Vita! Stop it. Oh my gosh. But I want to go hunting for... Vita's DMing me for context. Or armor trims anyway. I just don't want to like choose... See, this sentence just doesn't make sense. Which armor trims I get, if that makes sense. I like some... If that makes sense. Jeez, I'm very self-critical sometimes. I need to stop. I think it's because I'm also trying to like be entertaining for the stream. Normally, I wouldn't care. If that makes sense. I like some people, for example... I get if that makes sense. Basically, what I'm trying to say here for context, and I said it in the last episode, is I just wanted to find armor trims. I didn't want to go out and like get a specific set. I didn't really explain that very well in this video, but I don't think I can really cut it out without ruining the flow. Well, one live stream later. Oh, I literally do the live stream. Okay, right. This is where we are going to have to grab the clip then of that live stream. So I need to open another instance of OBS, which might break things. Just open Discord on your second monitor. Yeah, but then I can't see the chat and the OBS I'm streaming from. Right, so if we switch to recording, so it does this thing sometimes where it only comes through one channel on OBS, but like it's fine on the OBS I'm streaming from. It's coming through on both. On this one, it's just one. It's so weird. Now PinaCraft is DMing me. PinaCraft, I'm live. Although he says good news, so that's good, I guess. It's fine, PinaCraft. You can DM me. He just stopped typing. Oh no. I didn't mean it. Okay. Jeez. Evening alien streams of editing clearly just bring out a hyper version of me. So yeah, we got to find the clip when I die on stream. Which isn't too hard. And it's in this stream. I opened Amazon Music again. I'm literally going to unpin Amazon Music from my taskbar. Right, look at this. This is Streamception right here. So I could download the stream, but it would only download in 720p. And on YouTube these days, I stream in 1440 because I'm fancy apparently. So it was the other stream as well. But yeah, we're just going to screen record the part that I want to include in the video. Oh, actually, I don't think he was going to say anything else. Okay, never mind then. Right. Was it the stream where you died like 10 times for netherite templates? Well, it's the same stream, but at the start of that stream, I died in an ancient city. So that's what this is. So we got to go back. Try and find when I died. Annoyingly, I didn't save the replay. So what I have on very, very quick demonstration of this, I have a replay buffer when I'm streaming, not when I'm streaming now, because I don't need it. And then if I press this button, it basically saves the last 5 minutes recorded in the replay buffer of OBS. So when I'm streaming Minecraft, I'd have that running. So what I should have done is save the replay buffer of this clip of me dying, because it would have all the audio separate so I could cut out the music and stuff. But I can't do that now because I didn't... was that? Because I didn't do that, basically. Yeah. I can't remember where I was taking that sentence. Okay, so that's literally where it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start recording on the OBS, this OBS, and then I'm going to be quiet for a bit so that we can get this clip. Okay, I've actually muted my mic on the OBS I'm recording from. Big brain. Okay, I was hoping I could just get the stuff and run away. Oh no. Wait, no, this is really bad. I can't see anything. Has my night vision gone? I don't think I drank it. Have I got night vision? I don't. Where's my night vision? No. No! Oh, great. I don't even know where I was. Where's my night vision? I don't know when to cut, other so I'm just going to keep letting it to our little area as well. I bet my mum, I won't need glasses. That seems fair. This seems like a sad moment. I know, and the music kind of doesn't make it super great. Like, ideally, I would have different music, but I can't really just put the music, like, over the top of each other, if that makes sense. Because that would sound actually horrible. What? Did it not work? Did I press start streaming instead of start recording? Or did it just not work? Oh, I know. Okay, so because my hard drive, or sorry, my SSD is so full, I put it on my other SSD that Mini Fearful gave me when he got 10 instead of 1 from Amazon. So, yeah, now my recordings go here, but normally they'd go into OBS dump. And then we do this and this and this. We'd, well, one live stream left. Put that there. And then it's super quiet. Okay, I was hoping I could just get the stuff and run away. We're actually not going to put it on this one, because that would run it through the de-esser effect again, which I already run on the stream, so I don't need it doing that twice. I need some form of transition, though. Like... Is there like a SpongeBob transition or something that I could put here? I don't know, that's just my immediate thought. But I don't know if one exists for this sort of thing. Like, meanwhile. What do I have? I basically keep everything that I have like downloaded for this sort of thing. I don't know, would it be an other? SpongeBob. I don't know if there's some delay there, or if you suggested the same thing. Well, my other folder didn't used to be this empty. So, not really sure what is going on there. Thing is I don't really want to download like a SpongeBob template on stream because that would take ages to find. I could record it myself. Meanwhile. Job of trims. I get if that makes sense. Because I don't think just doing like a regular transition, I don't think just doing this is going to work that well, but we'll just see. Job of trims. I get if that makes sense. You know what? Fine. We'll just keep it like this. I might change. I might change it before I upload, though. I think I could just get the stuff and run away. Oh no! Wait, no. This is really bad. I can't see anything. Okay, and then for this bit, what we're going to do is we are going to grab an adjustment clip. We're then going to head over to the color tab, and we are going to increase the highlights. No, not the highlights. Shadows. Yes, and that will just make it so we can see everything better. That's kind of going to mess up the chat, though. Okay, this is where things start to get a little bit overcomplicated. Oh, bruh. Really? If I... really? If you crop part of an adjustment clip, it also crops everything underneath. I guess that kind of makes sense if that's what you want the adjustment clip for. I guess we'll just keep it like that. Wait, no, this is really bad. Oh, no. So over here we've got pretty good light, and then I sort of fly away. Okay, I was hoping I... okay, I was... transition probably not necessary. Okay, I was hoping I could just get the stuff and run away. Oh yeah, so I haven't really been doing it, but P is full screen, and often I do full screen at bits like this. I was hoping I could just... That looks terrible quality. Is that the effect? Get the stuff and run away. I think it is. We probably turned up the shadows too much. I guess because this is also taken from a stream. Oh my god. Okay, I'm literally unpinning Amazon Music. Okay, I was hoping I could just get That's weird. Normally when I do that, it doesn't look terrible quality. Oh, no. I guess it's just from a stream. Wait, no, this is really bad. I can't see anything. Like, because it's from a stream? Has my night vision gone? I guess you guys won't be able to see it because you're also watching this through a stream, to be fair. Where'd it go? Oh, we're way past it. Basically, what this adjustment clip is doing is applying everything, all the effects that it's applied, that it's got, all the effects it has, it's then applying to the clips below. Kind of like layers in Photoshop. Get the stuff and run away. Maybe compression? Yeah, I think so. Oh no. I think you're right. Wait, no, this is really bad. I can't see anything. Has my night vision gone? Honestly, then, if when I upload it to YouTube, I wouldn't be surprised if it's actually not that noticeable because it's just going to get recompressed by YouTube anyway. Yo, hello, Cubic. How are you doing today? I don't think I drank it. Have I got night vision? I don't. Where's my night vision? No. No. Oh, great. And then we're just going to cut it here. Oh, great. Because, first of all, the rest of this isn't really relevant. And second of all, I have been told that humour, you've got to sort of edit humour in a specific way, which is generally involves cutting, like, at a time like this, or when, like, mid-laugh. I don't know, it's really weird. I think Toad told me that. Oh, great. Okay, well, it would help if I finished the tea. But in my opinion, I think this makes it a little bit more funny if I'm like, oh, great. Ideally, I'd have the music cut, but I can't. Oh, great. And then it's, yeah, okay, I like that. Happy. Happy alien. Well, not that I died, but I'm happy in the way that worked out. Because sometimes just getting stuff from stream doesn't always work well, but this time it did. Sort of. Ish. Well, one live stream later, and I think it's fair to say... Oh, and we need music. I kind of want to do slow music, unless I go like sad music, but I don't know if sad is a bit too sad, you know? I feel like that's too much. Maybe just the slower background music. I feel like this. Oh, great. Well, one live stream later, and I think it's fair to say that I have made... Oh, Mini Fivel, are you still here? Are you still here? I almost said your real name by accident. You're going to be excited to hear what I have to say. Oh, I really hope you're here. Okay, yes, you are. I think I say what I think I'm... Okay. A mistake. Let's just rewind, you know? I got to get you your clip. Say that I have made a mistake. OGs will know. All I'm saying. It's not all I'm saying. I'm going to keep rambling on about it. But... Oh... Good reference. Indeed. Indeed. I actually do say that. Like, that was intentionally kind of referencing that. Whenever I do say I have made a mistake, whenever I say it, like, in a video, generally, I am, like, referencing it intentionally. Weirdly. I don't know. It's just one of those things. Say that I have made a mistake. So it all... And here would be a good time to cut the music. Say that I have made a mistake. So it all... And then, can you hear it almost like clicks when the music starts? So that's the compressor from the music kicking back in. So the way that we'd solve that is just adding a fade. It's not ideal, but that's realistically an issue with my compressor settings, but I'm not an audio engineer. So I'm working with the best knowledge I have. So it all started on live stream number 2. I was so happy. Stream number 2. I enjoyed stream number 2. I enjoyed the first live stream I did so much that the next day I decided to do another live stream, continuing raiding an ancient city, looking for some more armor trims. Little did I know, that's where everything was going to go wrong, because barely even 5 minutes into the stream, this happened. Oh, okay, I was thinking ahead. But I don't want to... I kind of like putting this clip before this. Looking for some more armor trims. Little did I know, that's where everything was going to go wrong, because... So we'll just cut out this bit then. That kind of works, to be honest. Going to go wrong. Okay, you know what? Real life, this is going to be reflective of real life. Let me go get something. 1 second. It was literally 1 second because I didn't have to go far. I have some Smarties. Because I'm kind of hungry. And I have them in my bag. Ow. So there we go. Now I can eat and I can edit. Realistic. I know that's where everything was going to go wrong. I'll try and not turn it into an ASMR stream though. Everything was going to go wrong. And as you can see, I lost all of my stuff. And guess what? And as you can see, I lost... Chocolate, my best friend, says Enderman. I know, right? I've got to have something to get me through the editing. All of my stuff. And guess what? I actually didn't get any of that stuff back. It despawned. I couldn't find it. Okay, so I kind of said the same thing that twice then. My stuff. And guess what? To go wrong. And guess what? I actually didn't get any of that stuff back. It despawned. I couldn't find it. Yeah. But not to worry. I couldn't find it. Yeah. But not to worry. I happen to have some spare boots and some... So I figured I would... This gets into too much story time. Now, not to worry. I thought I have some... Little did I might have to voice over this bit. Oh, that's where everything was going to go wrong. Okay, we're going to voice over this bit, and we're going to show the second death, or the many deaths that then happen on stream. And we're actually going to download that stream. Oh, no, we're not, because it's only 7:20. I forgot about that. I forgot that happens. Okay. We are going to voice over then. We'll just say, little did I know, that's where everything was going to go wrong. Gotta clear that. Let me just take a drink of water. I wasn't expecting to do voiceover recording. Jeez, clearly nobody is redeeming the hydrate command. This is all your fault. Okay. Open another instance of OBS. Yeah, I just record my voiceovers in OBS. Some people use Audacity. I technically also record with some filters. I record... Oh, well, I'm not meant to record with the de-esser, but I record with noise and echo removal from NVIDIA because it doesn't work in Resolve for some reason. But ideally, I'd apply all of my effects in post so I have more control over them. But it is what it is because they just don't work for some reason. RS Built Redeemed Hydrate, thank you. You know, saving my life. I don't know what sound that was, but there you go. You even got a free sound with your hydrate. Right. Raiding an ancient city, looking for some more armor trims. Little did I know, that's where everything was going to go wrong. To do another live stream, continuing raiding an ancient city, looking for some more. But not to worry, I thought. I went ahead and... Yep, here we go. Take one. Take two time. But not to worry, I thought. I went ahead and replaced any of the gear I lost, which was pretty much everything, and I went on my merry way to a bastion, where I proceeded to die, and die, and die again, and probably a few more times, until eventually Pinape helped me get my stuff back. And that leaves us to now, where I could still do with some enchanting. So let me go do that. 1 second. There you go. I think that's good. You'll also notice it always says I'm going in the red. But I always feel like if it's not in the red, it's not loud enough. And it's never like peaking. So I don't know. Maybe my gain is too high on my mic, but I think it's fine. If your microphone is too loud on YouTube or audio is too loud on YouTube, then they will lower down the volume. But if it's too quiet, they won't increase it. So it's better to be too loud than too quiet because obviously you don't want it to be so loud that it's like peaking and then ruining the quality. But I don't think that's what happens here. So we're good. Yay. Okay. Right now I find that clip. Voiceovers is something I used to do and then I stopped doing it. And then this season, I've started doing it again, and I think it works well. Was going. Yep, here we go. Take one. Take two time. Die. Was going to go wrong. But not to worry, I thought. I went ahead and replaced any of the gear I lost, which was pretty much everything, and I went on my merry way to a bastion, where I proceeded to die and die and die again, and probably a few more times. In fact, I don't know why we've got calming music. This is perhaps because I'm distracted, or maybe I just didn't think about it. But we totally need, like, this. This song doesn't sound great when I put the compressor on it, so I'm going to put it on this track instead. And then just manually lower the volume. Some tracks, if they're very, like, if they've got a lot of gaps where there's nothing, like some music, when I put the compressor on it, it pops and crackles and it doesn't sound great. So, yeah. Until eventually, fair to say that I have made a mistake. Right. Well, one live stream later, and I think it's fair to say that I have made a mistake. Yeah, oh my gosh, that's so much better. That's where everything was going to go wrong. Okay, and then there we go. Thought I went ahead and replaced. Okay, so now we've got to get more stream clips, but it's kind of, you're here to watch me edit, not here to watch me record my own live stream. So I'm gonna do that in between episodes. In between episodes, what am I on about? In between live streams, if I even do another one of these, I'll do it off camera basically, because it's not, yeah, it's not good content, okay? And as you can see, I lost all of my stuff, and oh, now I'm repeating myself. It's helping me get my stuff back, and that leaves us. Could still do with some enchanting, so let me go do that. One second. I need to find the clip where I'm like, hello, and after all that enchanting, blah 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 blah. I think it's this one. I'm on a camel.
He doesn't go vertically at all.
Oh, this is the thing with PinaCraft. Was this between those two? I didn't realize that this was. I thought this was before all the video. Oh, I did two things with PinaCraft. Oh, okay. That wasn't a sigh, by the way. I wasn't like, oh, PinaCraft. I just didn't realize. A little bit carried away because not only did I do some enchanting, I also did. Okay, wonderful. Wait, what do I say at the start here? Test. Okay. Yeah, there you go. See, so this is because sometimes, as I showed you earlier, OBS only picks up one side of the mic. So this is me testing to make sure it's working. Test. Okay. Wonderful. 1 second. Well, a whole lot of enchanting later. Oh, the music. Perfect. Stop here as well. Do that. 1 second. Well, a whole lot of perfect. Oh, I love it when it lines up. Well, normally I try to make it line up if it doesn't. We can't add a transition there because I haven't got the clips yet. Well, but we'll add the sound effect. A whole lot of enchanting later. I've actually done some other. Well, I may have gotten a little. Okay, and I decide to re-record that for some reason. Because not only did I... 1 second. Clicking everywhere. Right. Well, I may have gotten a little bit carried away because not only did I do some enchanting, I also did some organizing. You see, we used to have loads of you see... There we go. Look, here's a funny outtake. You see, we used to have loads of you see... Normally I do sort of more chill music here. I guess hip hop. No, hip hop's like too chill. We want chill. Maybe even the testing world music. I have like specific music that I normally put in my testing world. I haven't used it for a while because I haven't been in the testing world in a video for ages. I really need to do that more. Here it is. This is like the testing world theme unofficially. It's also insanely loud because I've not lowered the volume. But anyway. Or you see, we used to have a load of you see, we used to have but I do want something similar to that, to be fair. But not that. That might do. A load of unorganized Nah. Okay, maybe we will go back to this one. In fact, we will use that track that we used before, maybe. Yeah, we'll use this. Boxes on this wall. Well, I may have gotten a little bit carried away because not only did I do some enchanting, I also did some organizing. You see, so I'm sort of lining up. Can you see this bit? This bit in the song where it sort of goes a little bit louder. I'm kind of lining that up with the jump cut we have here. You see, we used to have a load of unorganized shulker boxes on this wall. Now what I've done is organized some of the ones that I wanted to, and the rest I have put into our multi-item sorter. In fact, we have actually got something for every single slot in these chests now. So these are other blocks and other items, so these will just be sort of the other stuff that doesn't have a space. So I guess technically these don't have proper slots yet, but they will eventually slot in these chests now. So these are other blocks and other items yet, but they will eventually. But the point is, all the other ones that have got an item frame on shulker boxes in here. Then over here we also have an item sorter that will sort some of the major items that we're going to need a lot of this season, or just items that we're going to end up with a lot of this season. And just to show you the redstone behind that, we have a simple silent multi-item. And to show you the redstone behind that, we have a pretty simple and silent item elevator that is just the same design for the one we used on the multi-item sorter. And then just a lot of redstone try and make line for the one we used on the. So typically I don't like having these social badges, I guess, or cards or whatever you call them, going over like between two clips. That's just like another random thing, another random me thing. Multi-item sorter, and then just a lot of redstone torches because I wanted to try and make this look a little bit symmetrical. So we have this indicator light here to say when the item sorter is running. So I'm the same way as RS. Glad it's not just me. We also have all of these extra, probably add one over here. So we also have all of these extra redstone torches because over there. So we have this indicator because I wanted to try item sorter, and then just a lot of redstone multi-item sorter. We also have all of these extra redstone torches because over there on the multi-item sorter we have an indicator light. So I thought we should probably add one over here on the multi-item sorter as well. So if I were to just grab some stone, you would now see that it lights up when the multi-item sorter is running, and also when the item filter is running. So if I were to just grab some stone, you would now see that it lights up when the multi-item sorter. That's meant to say item elevator. When the multi-item sorter is. Have I spelled elevator right? No, it's an A. Elevate. Oh, wait. Elevator. Yeah, I think that's right. The font that I use for most of my stuff is called Verdana. Bold. And then normally I have something in yellow. I think the star. We add the background. When the multi-item sorter is running, and also when the item filter is running. Now I've still got some more sorting to do, and that something else does in fact involve our starter reorganizing, and it's gotten a bit long story short. I've been doing lots of reorganizing, and it's gotten a bit too much. The item filter is running. Long story short, I've been doing lots of reorganizing, and it's gotten a bit too much. I need to do something else. OMG, I'm glad I'm not the only one who looks at words in search, says Enderman. I know, right? I do it all this time. People bash this search thing because they don't use it, but genuinely, I always do think it's gonna leak me, to be honest. I do feel like one of these things someday will come up with where I live. But other than that, it is really useful, and I use it for like calculations as well when I need to. It's Very useful. Oh, okay. Annoyingly, I have got to go though. But maybe I'll try and stream tomorrow about the same time, because it has actually been really fun. You know, hanging out with you guys and editing this. This won't be like a thing that I'll do all the time. Like, I'm not going to stream every video edit from now on. But it would be fun to just finish streaming, editing this video. I also haven't got much footage after this. Basically, after this clip, there's a time lapse, and then some other clips which I don't think I'm going to include. So I still need to do a lot more recording. But yeah, it's been fun. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Obviously, don't forget to check out my YouTube channel if you haven't already, where you'll eventually see this video. But you probably already have if you're here. The problem is when you stream it, it takes 5 times as long to do it alone. Yeah, exactly, RS. Which is why I'm not streaming every video. I'm going to have to raid and run, but is there anybody online that I could raid real quick? Don't leave yet. I'm not used to Twitch. Oh, I pressed clip that by accident. I've got to remember to delete that clip. Where's the raid button? Right here. Is... how do you spell his name? Okay, the Ricky Roy is live. Fellow Minecraft Bedrock Edition content creator. So I'll send you guys over to him. But yeah, anyway, thanks for the raid. Don't forget... Oh, the raid. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out YouTube, linked in the description or whatever you call it. I have an Audible ad on this stream, so I'm just going to wait for that to go so that I can be there, although I'm going to have to raid and run, so you guys might have to tell him that if he asks me any questions. But anyway, yeah, huge thank you for watching. Oh my gosh, come on, Twitch ads. We'll get there eventually. Right, I'll see you in the next one very soon. Bye.